Alright, we're back. We got 2 doors. Did you notice that? Did you notice that you had less hallway to go through? Like this was just the room right across the hall this time.
Did I?
Yeah. It does that sometimes. The game tries to mess with you.
Can I unplug this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I don't want to sit up anymore. Yeah, just
I'm moving the mic.
my feet rest.
Moving it so
That cost good money, Kyle.
it did not.
It might have.
It came with Guitar
I
Hero.
don't think it came with it. It's probably separate.
Where'd you get it?
I don't know. I got it when I was like 2. Alright. Kyle, up close, Kyle. You can hold it. It's going to sound awful if you move it too much, Kyle.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going to sound bad.
Can I lick the mic?
No, okay. You should hold it. If you move, okay. So this is going to be bad. Alright. So we turned the game volume down in hopes that it would sound better. We'd be louder.
It will.
But now that don't breathe into it, that sounds awful. You've seen my videos. Alright. I'll hold it while playing the game, I guess. Let's just hold it in between our arms. Wait, undo that thing. This is the best Stanley Parable playthrough ever. Not just hold it. Just don't move that much because it sounds awful when you move it. Which one should I go through? I don't know.
Well, he told you to go through the left one.
Which one should I?
Well, my favorite ending's in the right one, but you don't have to go there.
I don't have to?
Yeah, there's multiple options. You can go wherever you want.
Oh, I haven't played this game before. Is he gonna say anything? Haven't
Yet
been here
there
yet.
was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Not
decided
Hold
to
on, I'm
go
moving
to
the
his
mic.
boss's
No
office,
shit, you would.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh my god. You just gonna hold it?
I don't want to be like a singer.
Alright, wanna reset our situation?
No.
We're just gonna keep it. Alright. To edit or not to edit? That is the question.
There we go.
Whatever.
I did this. You're welcome.
No, this is dumb. I quit. I'm just done playing.
No, you're not.
You're right. I suck. How many more endings? Like 20?
Several.
Oh no! Oh, no.
Not again?
Not again. I won't
Wait,
be
does he
doing
remember
this. I'm
our
not going to
past?
encourage you.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
does.
going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this
Oh
room.
my god.
Please take your time.
Just leave.
Okay. I was gonna just stay there to see how long.
He does remember stuff from past games though. Like he
That's good. Which one did I take last time?
You went up.
Walked upstairs
I'll go down
to
this
his
time.
boss's office.
all the downstairs ones I don't really like.
I asked you before playing if there's any bad ones. Like, nah, I love all of them.
Well, they're
This
all
is my
good.
favorite game.
They're all good. It's just this one's kind of like creepy.
They're perfect. Yeah, this is kind of hot on my wiener. Okay.
Did you hear they did like a study?
But Stanley just
That
couldn't do it.
reduces
Oh.
He
sperm.
considered the possibility of
Yeah.
facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work
I've heard that.
hours. He might be fired.
That's
for
why I have
that.
a thing
And in such a
usually.
competitive economy,
Well,
why
my
had he
balls
taken
will
that
lose.
risk?
Somebody
All
spilled their
because
top.
he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy.
Homo?
And then
Question
something
mark?
occurred to
Two
Stanley.
words.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm
he
not
thought
listening to him
himself,
at all.
Maybe I am crazy. All of my
Oh, wait,
coworkers
am I
blinking
repeating?
mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
This is pretty much
for
the
no
ending, by the way.
reason at
Repeating
all.
rooms and stuff.
None
Really?
of it made
Yep.
any logical sense.
Am I just
And as
done
Stanley
pretty much?
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
It's making strange
For
ones.
example, why couldn't he see his feet?
Damn
when
it.
he looked up?
I hate those
Why
games.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Did
And
they?
for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Probably.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
I'm gonna
And
juke
at
it out.
last, he came to the conclusion that it had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Wait, what was
I'm
happening?
dreaming! He yelled.
You're dreaming.
I'm not
This is
dreaming.
all a dream.
How do you know?
Oh, what a relief.
Well, every time I
Stanley
dream, I
felt
don't have
to
toes, and I got
finally
toes
found
right
an
now.
answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't happy. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go
It's just it.
boring real-life
Pretty
job
much.
pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he
Still
imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
You're flying.
I wanna
Then
go in
he
the car.
imagined himself soaring through space
I'm
on
so
a
close to being
magical
on the car.
starfield, and it too
Huh?
appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still
With the
not
car, I like
woken
the
up.
car.
How was he
This is my
remaining so
2012
lucid?
Ford Ferrari.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing
Well,
and thinking? Now
one,
the
two,
voice
B4.
was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Hey, more coffee, no.
I thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Oh.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for
He's
certain,
saying
beyond a
stuff.
doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all
Good
that?
point.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He
You
felt
gotta wake
the
up,
cool
Stanley.
weight of the blanket on his
You gonna
skin.
wake up?
The press
gonna
of
wake
the
up.
mattress on
Wake
his
me
back.
up. Wake me up.
Fresh
If
Wake
I
me
can't
up.
wake up, wake me up and save me from the night.
That'll- if anything will wake him up, that'll be it.
Become-
Let me go back myself. Pushing
Let me
buttons
go
is
back to
all
my
I
job.
want.
Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Have you heard the camp
Please.
song? It's like,
It's all I want.
hey Johnny, what
I
you
want
doing?
my
I'm just
apartment
pushing the
and my
button.
wife.
No, I
And
don't.
then he's like, I'm pushing it with my
All
finger.
I
And he has
want
like,
is my
and you
life
do like a little
exactly
dance where you
the
push
way
it with
it's
your finger,
always been.
and then you do your other finger to your
No,
toes.
that sounds
You
dumb.
do like both feet, and then you do your head too, and then you do your tongue, and then
Everything will be fine.
oh no, it's like, hey Johnny, are you busy? No, I'm not. Can you push this button for me? Sure, I can. I'll push it with my left hand, and then
play
you
the
push it with
game.
your right hand, and you push it with your right foot and your left foot, then your head and your toe, and then he's like, hey Johnny, are you busy? I said
Please,
yes.
He's
someone
screaming.
wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office.
Why don't you like
I
play
am
the
real.
camp
It's a
song?
Please,
stupid
can someone
song.
tell me I am real?
Oh, it's
I
turning
must
red.
be real. I must be. Can anyone
wanna go
hear
back to
my
my car.
voice?
Oh.
Who am I? Who am I?
I want to die next to my car.
And everything went black.
Shit, my car. It was so far away. Hey Johnny, are you busy?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Ooh, I'm hot. Am I hot?
Mariella woke
big
up
the
on a
jokes?
day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of
Wow.
work. But on this
Did I kill
particular
myself in this
day,
game?
her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking
Hmm.
and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments,
Yeah,
she
she's pretty hot.
considered the strange man.
Alright.
Her hair kind of looks like
He
a
was
carpet. It looks like
obviously
a little
crazy.
trap door right
This
there.
much she knew.
Because you see it. It's like it's
Everyone
right
knows
there.
what crazy people
Yeah.
look like.
Yeah, you just
And
pull her
in that
ponytail, it'll
moment,
open up.
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Am I abnormal?
I
That's
am
rude.
sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
What?
The very important people whose impressions
Is
of
the
her would
end?
affect her.
Yeah, this is the
career.
ending. You go
Stupid.
crazy and die. Yeah, I told you
Great.
it's
Well, I
She
don't
had
believe
no
you.
time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Some of the endings are
And
cool.
then she
Some of
turned
them.
and ran.
How many did you say there were again?
20, I think, maybe 19. I don't know.
19. How's there that many?
Maybe only 13. I have no idea.
20 or 13. There's a little difference.
I don't know.
My phone's by your foot. If you want to like scooch over with your foot.
You might want to leave your office. I hate the staying in your office. And your dude
Okay.
just dies.
All
That's
this
it.
coworkers
Okay.
were gone.
And it lasts like
What
2
could it
seconds.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's my phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
guess
your phone too. It's upside down.
it's It's my phone too.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Oh, I
open
unlocked it.
doors, he
Down.
entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
That's my
and
music.
Stanley knew it perfectly
You
well.
have some music.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
That's
first,
some.
just to
Okay, I
admire.
didn't know something was gonna pop up. Wait. I don't trust what I've been on my phone with. 100% I don't trust. Give me a minute.
He's been watching porn.
I actually don't on my phone. I watch on my laptop. Not even incognito. I don't care. Okay, I delete my history. I don't know what's there.
He was watching porn.
No, I do it on my. I don't hide that. I don't care enough.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
All right, I'm gonna do this and not jump to the thing.
Stanley was so bad at
That's
following
kind of a
directions,
creepy
it's
ending.
incredible he wasn't
Actually,
5
this
years ago.
you still have an option up here. It's also not obvious though.
Look, Stanley, I think
There's
perhaps
another
we've
option I
gotten
can
off
do?
on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
Yeah, when you get up
I
there,
realize that investing
it will
in
not
trust
be
in someone
obvious
else
at
can
all.
be
Well, I
difficult.
have like limited
The
time to
fact
think about
is
it.
that the story
No,
has
you have
been about
time.
nothing but you.
I'm curious now.
Always
I'll tell you when it's there, and you'll just.
No, let me figure it out again.
someone you've
Because
forgotten.
I feel really proud of myself for forgetting the last one. She's like, you'll never get
Trying to
that.
make
Honestly,
immediately-
this one you will probably get
not asking
less.
for me.
Well, is it like around here? You mean?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Just tell me.
It'll be
Your
obvious when
chance to
they're.
redeem yourself,
They'll be trying to
to
point you
put
towards
your
one
work
choice,
aside,
but if you like,
to let
basically,
her back
Oh, okay.
into your life.
if you're looking for it, you might
She's
find
been
another
waiting.
choice.
Okay.
It's gonna be through that door. She's been waiting. He's talking about your wife, I think.
My waifu.
Yeah, in here.
I'm gonna
That's
unplug it.
her stand.
You got it immediately.
That was so obvious.
Did you just
You just unplugged.
How did you do that?
Oh my god.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
That was so not hard to guess, man. There's two things in this room. How can I not
Evidently
guess
here,
that?
clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment
He's looking
where
at
he
the
finds his
script, oh
wife,
my God.
and the two pledge themselves to one another.
not what
Music
happens in
comes
that
in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Here's the story
What
flowchart.
did you-
Okay, there's
Wait a
1,
second.
2, 3,
Did I just see?
4, 5, 6,
No, that's
7,
not
8,
possible. I
9,
can't
10,
believe
11,
it. Why
12.
not noticed it
13.
sooner? You're not Stanley.
Yep, 13.
You're a real
Nice.
person.
And we've gotten.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around
No, they're
in this game
19.
for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not
This guy is
grasp the
sassing
severity
me.
of the
Let me tell you
situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
I have to watch a video now.
Choice.
Oh my god.
It's the best part of being a real person.
Whoops.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to have. Oh my god. My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
I feel like
Most
we're going to
medical
fall out.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, Your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
This is what
But not to
deteriorating
worry.
does.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Well, I
This
can't
way,
plug it
please.
anymore, so... Oh, going this way, okay.
You're backtracking.
Oh, I see.
He wants you to redo your choice. He put a safety
wonder
railing.
why.
He put safety railing.
Oh my god. I didn't jump off, though.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
I already did that, man.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
We
That
did
story
that.
would make no sense
That's
to
the
you.
best part, yeah.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Where am I going now? Just all the way back?
Oh wow, there's some endings I didn't know about on here.
Hey.
I'll guide you through.
Okay.
There's one that
Are we
apparently.
actually gonna do a completion of this?
Why not?
Okay.
I mean, it's only 13,
Okay, that's fair.
and a lot of them don't take long.
That's fair. So we're gonna do the office one?
Go ahead. Yeah, it's just boring. It's boring. That's all it
Okay.
Almost
is.
there.
Maybe
Don't
save
take
that
the
for
door
last.
on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Alrighty. I like the real world. That's where I live right now, Kyle.
You live in the real world,
Yes.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
so pretend you're
That
Stanley.
means
Get,
choosing
Stanley's a
responsibly
bitch.
Get in
and
Stanley's
always putting
mind
the
right now.
story first.
I'm
quite
very
sure you'll be up
flat.
to the task. Just
Don't be
follow the
flat,
leading
Stanley.
individual.
Come on.
You didn't specify.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Which one
he
did I go?
entered the
Do it
door
doesn't
on
matter.
his
Actually?
left.
Your choices are meaningful.
Is this gonna be different? Than
It
the
is.
other ones?
No matter what you
Okay.
pick, it's different. There's a specific ending you've picked at this point, so there's no changes you can make.
So going through the one doesn't matter.
Okay, it's kind of weird. Just go through either one. You'll see both of them in the end.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. I like this one the best. This is a nice
Yet
store.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, what the fuck is this bullshit? It doesn't open. This game's rigged.
See, and then close
Oh
out.
my god,
Suitcase,
Sonic.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Because your choices are all meaningful now.
So I can't make anything he doesn't want me to.
Yep.
That's great.
You change the office.
Nice. I
Stepping
like
inside
the
his
picture up
manager's
there.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
It does look
Surely
shady.
behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Yeah, can I make an order of large fries, a double cheeseburger, and
Wait,
a Diet
this
Coke?
password.
His computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
Say it.
Was
Say
this
it
the
on the
code
mic.
to open the door? Or did Stanley
Night
know
Shark
there was only one way to
115.
find out? Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Do I actually have to say it? What was it again? Shark breath?
Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the
Oh,
code.
You can
Oh,
actually.
I
do
didn't
it.
know. I was like, what?
115.
I was trying to lead you on that you could.
I was so confused. Like, can I?
But then it quickly became obvious. it
Yeah,
wasn't
I was like,
working.
nope. But I said shark breath.
Shark.
Is
Night
this
Shark.
it?
Is there a problem?
Oh my god.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
Dude,
Please
look at that
speak
one. I like
the
that
code
picture.
into the receiver. Otherwise, we
Did
can't
you see
go
on
with
Game
the
Grumps,
story. This is a
Ross and
crucial
Danny
step.
got a demo for this game, and it was,
Oh, it's personalized for them.
yeah.
That's probably the only Let's Play I've actually watched of this, not
Okay,
gonna lie.
fine. You're not gonna
I don't
do
remember it though. I
but
do
you know
remember
what?
that much.
It's pretty humiliating to bring.
I remember
you
there's
this
one
far,
ending
only
where you have to
for
like
to
press the
suddenly
button for all
decide you had better
eternity.
things to do. I asked
some
you
shit.
for this one.
Yeah,
Remember that?
yeah.
Was that them?
That's my favorite ending.
The kind of respect Stanley
Can you
shows
actually
for
do
his
that? Like, press
choices.
it like
He knows what it
You
means to take a
can, but
story
it
seriously.
takes hours.
If
Does
you
anything
didn't want to
happen?
see what I had to show you, then
You
why
do
did
get an
come here?
achievement for
You
it.
had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door.
I'm a
on the right.
completionist.
It takes like 4 hours.
I'm a completionist.
Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Yeah, coward.
Is that it?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Yeah, and it
That
picks up
means
where it left
choosing
off.
responsibly and always putting the story
See, you get to see
first.
both
I'm
endings.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
So get in the
Right.
mind of Stanley.
When Stanley came to a
Flats.
set of 2 open doors,
Dude,
he
did you ever have to
entered
like
the
send a
door on his
flat
left.
Stanley off to
Don't
somebody?
go on the door on your left. It'll just repeat again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to like send
No!
like a flat?
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Too late for what?
To fix the game, you broke it.
Thanks. Oh
It's
my
one of
God.
the endings. Don't worry.
Well, no shit.
Now go through the left door.
You told me not to.
You gotta go through the right one first.
Whatever. Okay. What happens if I went through the right one the first time?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after
Turn
everything
around.
we talked about that my story. you
Everything is
destroyed my
okay.
work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much
it's pretty
garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to
Go
continue,
everywhere.
would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I
not
couldn't
sort
live
of
that
thing.
way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To
No.
willingly destroy all of my work?
Well, maybe.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Whoa, the chair's to the floor. Kyle,
off-
Spooky, hold my
shutting
hand.
off.
Why are you still on my phone? You're still looking at all
I'm
the
looking
endings?
at the endings. Yeah.
Okay.
Going through your history.
I deleted that for a reason. I don't remember if there actually is a good reason. Oh, God. Oh, is this the beginning of the portal?
No,
This looks like the beginning of the portal.
it's not.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile
You know
of
when you're in the
rubbish.
fucking queue
With
that's going
you.
through
You.
the factory.
Who thought you were so
It's
clever.
Portal 2.
Now
Well, I
look
meant
where
that
we
one.
are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only
I
thing in
can
the
go through
world
here?
that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just
Yeah.
had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do
fucking piece of
something,
paper.
there's a damn good reason for
Fuck
it.
God.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yeah, I'm 18. I'm legal.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been
No,
so
we went through the door
perfect.
on the left,
I worked so
and that didn't
hard on
happen.
it. I tried so hard.
And now the next. Now you're
God damn
seeing what it looks like without you.
Dude, I'm hot. Is that me? Is that Stanley?
That's Stanley.
I'm pretty hot.
So the narrator's trying to do it, but you're not. And he's been talking about, oh, it'd be so much better if you weren't here, and now you're not there. So
It's like when kids say, I wish it the end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Well, thank you for joining us on our
we probably
completion
should stop it on this one.
round. This is pretty much it.
No, there's several more endings.
No, for this ending though.
Is just fine. They're both correct. You can't.
Is this it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Roll. This is how you get to the credits.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the coolest ending in my opinion.
Is there any? Yeah. That's
Well,
pretty cool.
there's cooler ones actually, but
there
it's
any-
it's an interesting one.
Is there any other endings you want to do?
Yeah, want me to just guide you to them now?
Sure. Do you have to wait for this to be over?
You can just, I'm pretty sure, restart the game. I mean,
Beep. Better. Beep.
our hardcore fans probably would want you to listen. But... Oh, just keep going. Credits.
All right. Well, tell me where to go.
The meeting room. Yes,
Wait,
that's
hold
where
on.
everyone would be.
Apparently, there's a choice I never
Stanley
knew
just
about.
needed to get to the meeting
Go to
room,
the window
and
at
from
fourth,
then on, he
room
would never be
434.
alone ever again.
434. What the? Where is it here?
Can you jump?
These are not. No.
There's a window.
Oh, you mean by the one cubicles?
Oh, maybe. It says window by 434. Yeah, that's got to be it.
What now?
It says you can. It says you can climb out. I don't see that.
Will this door close if I go through it?
No. That's weird. Whatever.
Hang on, there's also numbers on the doors, so maybe.
No. That's a weird one.
Will this close if I go through it? Nope. Okay. Okay, it doesn't turn down. You can jump through
It just says I guess there's a spot you can climb out somewhere in this area.
Huh.
It doesn't. I guess it doesn't specifically say window. Well, it does. What's it called? Song.
Is there more?
It's
Yeah.
the song ending.
Edit keys. Move back and forward, duck. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well.
Hold on.
Should I stay here, or do you want me to just wander? Who farted? I'm sorry for that.
There's an ending called the cold feet ending, but it's basically the same as just killing yourself.
Great. So do you want me to
Go on top of the desk on the left with the square computer, 434.
Oh?
This is possible. Then continue on top of it. You'll then crouch and leave through the window. I did not know this was an ending. I'm curious now.
Hang on, I fell off.
It says you go up through the chair. So.
The back of it?
No, how'd you get up
I
first?
don't know.
Maybe get like a head start. You did it.
Yeah, I know. Is it a one-time deal? Oh, there we go.
Now.
And I got up further, too. Oh, I'm off now. Okay.
Yeah, I think you gotta get it. Now crouch, it says.
And I'm not. Yeah, then you get like on the divider. Can I kind of do a little bit of that action? No. Hold up. Did it. Okay.
Never knew this was an option.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
I'm already sick of it.
Are you sick of this gag yet? Yes or no? You get an ending depending on what you say.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to
Don't
quit.
do it.
Any of
course
these
not.
points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally
Did we
unable
click
to
record
act on
again?
your own desires to restart the game. So,
I
just to
thought
push
maybe,
the
but now that
envelope,
you say that.
I'm going to try and make this as this.
That's a little close.
Yeah.
Not do it. I'll use this. Yeah, use this. It's away from my crotch. Alright, you got like a mark there.
Okay, we did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope so. Kyle's a dingus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Ignore him.
Maka?
There once
Hunter.
was a man named Stanley
Wait, he's singing.
who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particular. what Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
I wouldn't download this
On iTunes.
on your phone.
You want to download the song?
Yeah.
Don't. Is this the end? Is this just music for the rest? Can I move even? This is the best game ever. Best ending ever.
There's a way to get the serious room.
What's the serious room?
You gotta cheat a little.
Oh.
You gotta click escape and go back.
I have to.
I don't know. I'm sick
Don't
of
say
it.
fuck it.
I don't. I've never seen that ending before. So
Want me to say no?
I don't even think that technically counts as an ending, really.
It has to. Should I say no on the
Leave now. Click.
Wait, I want
Just
to
a
say
step
no.
through this door, Stanley
Okay.
thought to
I'll
himself.
say no real
I
That's
guess
all I
he
need.
talks about how great
If I
it
can
would
make
be
it
if
through
you
this
said
door,
yes.
I
is
can
what
make it
says.
through them all. No matter
No,
how
I
hard Stanley
didn't know what
looked,
I clicked.
he
How did I
couldn't
even
find a trace of his
I
co-workers.
kind of did this. Hang on, I think I have to go off this. Okay. Oh. Okay, what do I have to do for the next one? Screw that.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's not do the serious room. Yeah.
Okay. What should I do?
Oh, the art ending, which is my favorite. Let's just do that one.
The button one?
It's where you jump off the lift thing.
I'll go to where with the thing that was impossible.
That you guessed, yeah. Because that's an even number.
What are you talking about?
Go right.
When Stanley came to
Please
a set
go
of
right.
two
Okay.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the
Yes,
meeting
the
room,
correct way,
and
you
Stanley
piece of
knew
crap.
it perfectly well.
Excuse you.
Perhaps he wanted
Oh,
to stop by the employee lounge
excuse-
first,
what's in here?
just to
Someone
admire
else's
it.
office.
Okay.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time up but eager to get back to business, Stanley
Going
took the
straight, please.
first open door on his left.
We can go zigzag.
I like zigzag.
Stanley was so
and,
bad at
jump on a
following
catwalk.
directions, it's incredible he
I will,
wasn't
because I am
5
good
years
at video
ago.
games.
You are pretty good.
Thanks, Brookie.
I've died
Look,
once trying
Stanley,
to do
I think
this.
perhaps we've gotten off
I
on
won't.
the wrong foot here.
You gotta
I'm
wait
not
till
your
it's up.
enemy,
No, I know, but now I gotta live up
I
to that.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the... What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do
trade.
you have zero consideration for
Yes.
others?
Okay.
Are you that convinced
Fine,
that I
be
want
that
something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
Which
to
way
show
do
you
have
something
I not gone the blue
beautiful.
one?
You haven't gone the blue way.
Let's go on the blue way.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Can't go in.
Now listen
yet.
carefully. This
Is
is
there paint in
important.
there?
Stanley walked
Stanley walked through the red door.
door.
I'm gonna walk to the blue door.
Perhaps you
God damn it.
misunderstood. Stanley walked
I'm gonna keep
through
doing
the
this,
red
obviously.
door. I
Oh,
still don't
there's-
think you
oh my god, isn't there like a thing? Yeah, I've seen this.
through the... All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so
What happens
badly
if I
what's
do
out
run into the
there?
red
You want
door?
to find out what lies at the
It
end of this
continues
road?
that
You've chosen
happiness
well.
thing
Don't
you're
let
doing.
Oh,
me
okay.
stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I'd written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to
Textures
see?
here.
Vehicles? Skill trees?
Yeah, skill
Work
trees
with
have
me.
been
You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Fucking Stanley Bearable.
Let me take a stab in the
Upgraded
dark
your
at a new
crouch
design
ability, 'cause
and
that's
you can
literally
give me
all
some
there is.
feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Come on, that
Go
one.
ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Hang on, this one?
Any of them. He's giving you a third option. I'll see how you like the feeling of having a third option.
I like this room. Is that a glory hole for like really wide dicks?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
I like 5 again.
Now,
No,
tell
he
me
wants
about
you to
your
rate it.
experience with this new version.
Is it 5
Would
out
you
of
say
did
that
the
game
third door
benefited from allowing
make you
more choices?
super happy or
Yeah,
super
there's
sad?
a 5
To be
button I can
honest,
press. I love
I'm
it.
looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration
Can't press it
come
again. I
from?
really like the
How
5
did
button.
I know the game needed a third
No.
door?
Can't.
Well,
Oh
it's
no.
instant